How's it going, family? Back with another video. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, I pray that you guys having a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful night whenever you guys are watching this. You know what I'm saying? I pray the Most High has been um, helping you and giving you the strength throughout this week. I know He has for me. So I just pray that, He has the same way He's doing it for me, He's doing it for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So all praises to the Most High. All praises to Yeshua HaMashiach, you know what I'm saying? All praises to Jesus Christ. Um, but yeah, man, so today we're going to be hitting some back, you know what I'm saying? We back for another back day, you know what I'm saying? All praises to the Most High. But we're going to be talking about Sirach 9, and Sirach 9 has a few different topics, if I'm being honest. It don't have too many verses, but it talks a little bit about a woman, right? Um, and what woman could lead us men to do, right? And it also talks about what type of happiness we could have in this walk, right? Um, so enough talking. Let's get into this reading, man. So this is gonna be in Sirach 9. We're gonna be in the good news. You know what I'm saying? Give me that good news. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to KelAbreu. But yeah, so we're going to be here, Sirach 9 and the good news in verse 3, right? And it says, keep away from other men's wives, or they will trap you, right? So it says, keep away from other men's wives. We know, right, as men, right, we got to stay away from other men's wives, right? We can't be, you know what I'm saying, being so buddy-buddy with other men's wives, right? You know what I'm saying? Because they will trap us, right? I've heard a brother tell me that someone, and I'm not gonna say too much information, but they kind of got in this situation where a brother had a wife, and there was a sister, you know what I'm saying, that was single. And you know what I'm saying? They was getting it in. You know what I'm saying? And it happens. It happens in the truth, it happens in the church, it happens outside the church. But why does it happen? This is giving us advice on what we should do when we're around men's wives, right? It says keep away, right? It doesn't mean you can't have conversation with a brother's wife. No, but keep away in a sense of like in a way that it's not ordained for you to have these type of conversations. You get what I mean? Like having a conversation about, let's just be honest, like a sex life. Like you shouldn't be asking a brother's wife about their sex life, right? Or a sister shouldn't bring that up. If you see that a sister's bringing it up and she got a man, right? And she's talking about her sex life, he don't really be doing like, that's a red flag right there, brother, right? That's a huge red flag. After that right there, I'm hanging up the phone. Yo, I gotta go real quick, you know what I'm saying? Someone's calling me, whatever. I ain't talking to her no more. You know what I'm saying? Because that got nothing to do with me. Because I ain't trying to make her commit adultery, and I ain't trying to commit fornication. Right? That's what it means when it says that they will trap you. Trap you what? In sin. Right? And it's not all women. It doesn't say all women. Right? It just says that we got to keep away from other men's wife, or we could end up being trapped in sin. Right? Just something to think about, man. Something to dwell on, right? We're gonna be going to the CEV, right? We're gonna skip down to verse 8. It says, let me read. Don't stare at a married woman with a beautiful figure. A woman's beauty could set men on fire and has led many astray. From my modern day Christians, who is the one that says, if you look at a woman lustfully, you committed adultery in your heart. Who is the one that says that? Christ. Thank you. Thank you. You did a good job. Right? So it says, don't stare at a woman with a beautiful figure. Right? Sorry, not a woman. A married woman. Right? I messed up right there. A married woman. Right? That's very important because a lot of people, I've heard people tell me this. I heard people tell me that when I look at a handsome man, or if I look at a beautiful woman, I'm lusting after him. Dude, that's not lusting, right? It would only be lusting if you know that they're married, or know that they're engaged, or they got a woman, or they got a husband, or they got a man, whatever the case may be, and you say, I want her, I want her, I want him, I don't care what. Think about David. David knew that, Bathsheba was married, but he still wanted her, right? It wasn't the fact that he was looking at her that made him lust after. He looked at her naked, that's a different story. But if you're just walking by and you see a beautiful woman, you approach her, right? And then you ask her, do you have a man or do you have something? And they single, you ain't lust after that woman. You know what I'm saying? And even if they do say, yeah, I do got a man or I got a husband, if you cut it off right there, you good. You ain't lust after. You just thought she was beautiful. I feel like nowadays you can't think a woman is beautiful without someone saying you lusting after them. It's like, dude, you don't even know what your Lord and Savior was saying, dude. Because if you look at the Greek word, I believe is a woman in that verse, it means a married woman. You know what I'm saying? And then you sit here and you ask this person, right? So what about your parents? Did they lust after each other when they made you? Or when they hooked up and they made you? Would you consider that your parents lusting? It's like, dude, you got to be careful with the things you're saying, dude. If you don't know what you're talking about, please be quiet. Please. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Yes, you could lust after a woman, right? You could lust after a man. You could lust after possession of material things. You could lust after a lot of things. You could lust after yourself, right? What I mean by that is like, you think you all, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You think you all swole and, you know what I'm saying? Nobody, you know what I'm saying? You look in the mirror and you're like, man, I look good. Like, don't get me wrong. That's not bad. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're over conceited, I think is the word, right? Overly conceited, right? That's lusting after yourself, right? I believe. I might be wrong on that one, right? But yeah, we're not supposed to stare, especially if you know. If you know that this sister got a man and she married and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, you ain't got no business looking at her like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with having conversations with sisters that are married or whatever the case may be, especially if it's about the word and stuff like that. But if it ain't about the word, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, for me personally, you know what I'm saying, what we talking about? Right? See, now, if they go up to you and they talking on some, trying to vent to you and stuff like that, for me personally, I ain't going to entertain it. That's just me personally. Because, like, dude, go to your husband. Like, why are you coming to me? Go to your husband. Right? But yeah, so like Christ said, when you lust after a married woman, you committed adultery in your heart. Right? I believe that. Right? But look what it says. It says, a woman's beauty can set men on fire. What does it mean? It means a woman's beauty gets a man roused up. You know what I'm saying? It's in the book, dude. Like, it's in the book. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading for what it says, man. That's what it's saying, right? When it says that can set a man on fire, it's basically saying that a woman's beauty makes them get aroused, right? So that's why we got to train ourselves, like when we out here in the world, even on social media, like even on YouTube, some of the ads that I be getting, man, it's like, dude, like, and I block them, and they still come back. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy sometimes, man. We gotta train ourselves. Just like, we train right here, we got the training room right here. We got the training room right here too, man. And right here. You know what I'm saying? The eyes and the mind. We gotta train it, man. We gotta train it, you know what I'm saying? Take a quick, you know what I'm saying? Try not to even take a look. You know what I'm saying? Just keep moving. Keep your head straight. Yeah, I ain't looking this way, I ain't looking this way, and I definitely ain't looking that way. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, it says never have dinner or drinks with someone else's wife to fall in love with her. It is to fall to your death, right? So the main thing that I wanted to keep on here is that it says that it is a fall to your death. Why is it saying that it's a fall to your death? Well, this is in the time of the punishment of the law. So if you committed adultery, or if you committed adultery or you made someone else commit adultery, you would get stoned to death, right? But Kel, we don't get stoned anymore to death, so why is this wrong? Well, you don't get stoned to death anymore, but now it is in a spiritual sense. You're committing adultery, right, or fornication, which is still adultery, right? You're committing fornication with someone else's wife, making her commit adultery. Now you guys are both in spiritual death, right? Because when you break the law, when you transgress against the law, which equals sin, you don't have a physical death, but now you have a spiritual death. And now you have God bringing punishment upon you, which can lead you to death. You know what I'm saying? Which could lead you to death. Right? So we can't be trying to have a little, you know what I'm saying, date with another man's wife. That goes back to the last video. That's what, y'all? Common sense. But I know my brothers and sisters we have common sense, but it's just something to think about though, man. Like, that's why you gotta know the women that you're talking to. You gotta know who you're talking to, man. You gotta know if they got a man, or if they, you know what I'm saying, they claiming somebody, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Because one, you ain't trying to be looking out here stupid. And two, in the eyes of God, you know what I'm saying, you wanna make sure you're doing things right in the eyes of God. Right? That's what it all comes down to, right? But anyways, we're gonna keep reading. Verse 11. It says, this is going to be talking about, like how it talked about women in the beginning. Now it's going to be talking about, like, basically, like, kind of like looking for happiness, or, striving for a certain type of happiness in this walk, right? And that's what it says. It says, don't be jealous of sinners who receive praise. You can never tell, right? Let me read that again. Don't be jealous of sinners who receive praise, right? So we can't be jealous of sinners who right now receive praise. Who are some of these people that can be referenced to this verse right here? Celebrities, rappers, right? Because these are sinners, man. Dude, if you not showing any good fruits, especially the fruits of the spirit, right? You're not walking with God, dude. So if you're not walking with God, you a sinner. I feel like some people, they kind of cringe when I say that celebrities, and I'm not saying all of them, right? When I say celebrities, I'm not saying all celebrities, right? Don't add in that all, because a lot of people like to do that. When you say one word, like for example, when I say Christians, I'm not saying all Christians, right? But I'm saying majority of the not, right? So majority of celebrities, they sinners, dude, right? They willfully sin, right? They're not trying to, but like we read yesterday, they're not trying to stop committing sin. They don't care, man, right? And they most likely worshiping the God of this world. which is Satan, according to the book, right? I mean, I seen old boy Trippie Redd. I mean, nothing wrong with this, but for me, it's like weird, dude. It's like he got a whole house, even from the pavement, all black. And then in the video, he talks about when he looks at his house, he thinks about the Adam family. Like, dude, what? Then you look at his chain, he has like a claws with an eye in it, just one eye. It's like the dude is very demonic, dude. You gonna sit here and tell me that's not a sinner? Man, get out of here with that. So, anyways, like I was saying, like Trippie Redd, right? He receives a lot of praise. Oh, I love Trippie Redd's music. Trippie Redd music, fire. You know what I'm saying? He go hard. That's a sinner receiving praise. But we can't be jealous as believers. We can't be as believers in the Most High, right? Not the God of this world, you know what I'm saying? But the believers Most High, you know what I'm saying? Not the devil, but the believers of the Most High, right? We can't be jealous of people like Trippie Redd, right? They're getting praise even though they're not walking in this truth. We can't get jealous over that, right? Because why can't we get jealous? It says you could never tell how their life will end, right? And a lot of these celebrities, right? They be overdosing, and I mean, you know, this is a touchy topic, but I'm just saying it is what it is. You know, Juice WRLD. How did he go out, right? For my people out here that know about a little bit about, you know, underground rap, Lil Peep, right? Mac Miller, right? If you do the research, there's a lot of rappers or even celebrities, right? I think there was a dude that played in a show that died a couple years ago. I forgot what show was it, right? There's a lot of celebrities that be, you know what I'm saying, ODing and killing themselves. But why? Because they're not serving the Most High, right? But that's why it's saying we shouldn't be jealous for sinners to receive praise, because most likely or not, the way that their life is going to end is not in a way of praise, right? And we know from the Bible too, or, you know, from the other books in the Bible, that it talks about the same thing. I believe in the book of Psalms, right? It talks about how it wasn't David that wrote it was someone else that wrote some of the books of Psalms. It wasn't David, but he was getting jealous because he was serving the Most High, and he was seeing sinners, people that are not serving the Most High, flourish. He was seeing them get rich. He was seeing them, you know what I'm saying, doing a lot of things, and he was just serving the Most High, and you know what I'm saying, and he was like, he almost seen what they was getting, right, not serving the Most High, and turned from serving the Most High to go against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we can't be jealous of these sinners getting praise, because if you get jealous, then you're going to start getting in your mind like, Lord, like I want some of this praise. I want some of this money. I want some of this fame, right? But we can't get jealous of that. If the Most High wants to make us famous, He'll make us famous. If the Most High wants to supply us with multiple goods or multiple things, and, you know, He wants to bless us, you know, out of His will, then He's going to do that, man. But if not, you just sit back and you just do your thing, right? Because remember, we're talking about happiness. So if you're sitting here jealous about another man, you ain't going to receive no freaking happiness, dude. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to receive no happiness saying here, man, like, why this Trippie Redd dude getting so much fame and I'm over here like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing. Dude, just do what you got to do, man. Stop worrying about another man. For my sisters out there, stop worrying about another sister, right? In the verse 12, it says, don't look for happiness where ungodly people do, right? You know they won't always get away with their sin. So this is like a correlation to the last verse, right? It says, don't look for happiness where, very important, excuse me, ungodly people do. So what is it saying? This is saying that we shouldn't go look for happiness in the places where ungodly people do. So for example, like we shouldn't go and look for happiness at a freaking club, dude. Right? We shouldn't go look for happiness at a strip club, at a bar, right? At a house party, right? Because that's what the ungodly do. Right? And when I mean by house party, I mean like a high school house party for my young people out there, right? I'm saying I'm not talking about like a family get together or anything. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like a house party, like, you know what I'm saying? Late night, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Everybody grinding on each other, drink, like, you know what I'm saying? All that, like, you know what I'm saying? Um, we shouldn't be looking for happiness there, right? We should be looking for happiness in the Most High, in prayer, you know what I'm saying? And fellowship with other believers, right? And reading the Word, studying the Word, right? These are the things that we should seek happiness from, not from the things of the world, man. Going to a freaking Christmas gathering, going to an Easter gathering, Valentine's Day, going to a New Year's party. That's ungodly things. And yes, New Year's, Valentine's, Easter, Christmas, all pagan. Right? It is what it is, man. Right? Do your research. Right? And this is the last one. Verse 15, it says, speak with the wise about the law of God Most High. You know I have to add this in there because this is referencing on how to have happiness, right? So it's saying if you want happiness, speak with wise people. Notice how it connects wise with people that keep or that know about the law of God. Notice how it did that, right? Because it says, speak with the wise about the law of God Most High, right? So that's how you seek that happiness as a believer. It's talking about the laws of God, right? Talking about His Word, right? Amongst fellow wise men, right? And it kind of it just reminded me right now how, like, I know this doesn't connect to what I just read, but who was the people that pulled up on Christ when He was a baby? Wise men. I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? But all praises to the Most High, man. We're going to get this back day in. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, we got to be careful with women, right? Because there be some trifling women out there. Same thing with men. I don't like to just single out women. You know? Same thing with men. You know what I'm saying? There be some trifling women and men out there. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, and I'm just waiting for mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for me to eat. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. But all praise to the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this workout, man. And I'll see you guys for the first working set.
My business, see a demon, then we pray. You be in my feelings, all those people try to make fun of me. I was in them trenches, I was trying to flip 100 P. Now I'm just too late preaching the word, it's just so fun to me. Like Some of you may feel that I'm hating, but I'm just passionate. Being real about what it's all about. All of us been trash, and I said it, so I'ma call it out. If we did good, it was some small amount. Enough to claim we justify ourselves. We got our own mouth. The blasphemous, slow to crack. God will have us out. Darkness, my bad.
I was forgetting my soul and I didn't even know the devil tried to take my life, he tried to take it. I was down so bad and I gave my life back to my God and my God really said, gave my life to my king and he changed it. I gave my life to my king, I'm an amazing. Straight facts, no fiction. He can set you free from your addiction. Your heart is empty, but Jesus is what you're missing. They say, when it rain, it pours. But he gon' be with you when it's dark. Everybody love when he open up the door. But you gotta love him even when he close the door. They say, when it rain, it pours. But he gon' be with you when it's dark. Everybody love when he goes so low. I ain't know which way to go. Had a smile on my face, but I was faking. I was giving up my soul, and I didn't even know the devil tried to take my life. He tried to take it. I was down so bad, and I gave my life back to my God, and my God really saved it. Gave my life to my king, and he changed it. I gave my life to my king, I feel a man is dog. Everybody love when he open up doors, but you gotta love him even when he comes to door. They say, when it rain, it pours, but he gon' be with you in the storm. Everybody love when he open up doors, but you gotta love him even when he comes to door.
Alright, so today was definitely a good back workout, man. Back is definitely pumped. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High, man. All praise to the Most High. And I'm doing simple workouts, man. You know what I'm saying? Simple workouts. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. You know? Back to the basics, man. And that's basically what I'm doing, you know, for the next couple of weeks. Just get back into the basics, you know, and just progressively overload weight, go up a little by little, week by week. And, you know, and eventually we'll be back at the gym, man. Doing a lot more like supersets, and the intensity is definitely going to go up. But I'm just trying to get my body back into that, I guess, range of motion. I guess that's the word, I don't know. But basically just get my body back to where I was, you know, putting, breaking down the muscles and stuff like that. I'm not no gym guru or whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure, man. I'm not good with some of these words, and you know what I'm saying? My Spanish be kicking in sometimes, man. So, but all praise to the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? So, the ways that what I was talking about today is the ways, you know, we seek happiness and just awareness of women, of women. And it's not only for the women, though, too. Like I said, I don't like to single out women, but there's some men out there that we got to be, not we, but they, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't go that way, man. You know what I'm saying? I serve the Most High, you know what I'm saying? So we don't do that over here, man, respectfully. You know, there's some men out there that y'all got to be careful, my sisters out there. I gotta be careful, man, because the same way there's some trifling women out here, there's definitely some trifling men. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta be aware of who we're speaking to, their intentions, and honestly, just seek the Most High and tell Him to give you signs, man. I seen a little bit of it. I didn't see too much of it, but I seen someone, a Christian rapper, um, got exposed for committing adultery on his wife. You know what I'm saying? So, and the first thing she said when I seen the video was that she seek the Most High to give her a sign if he was cheating on him or not. I don't want to bear false witness, so I'm not 100% sure if that's true. But it's what's going around. So I'm pretty sure if somebody's watching this video and you are, I guess, tuned in to the Christian content, you know what I'm saying? You definitely know what I'm talking about. But like I said, that's a trifling man. You know what I'm saying? She was saying that, she'll be going to church by herself, even though, I don't agree to going to Sunday Christian church. That's still kind of crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You're letting your woman go to church by herself, dude, and she remained faithful. And I'm just keeping a buck. She's a beautiful woman. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy how this world works, man. It's crazy. But, I always say there's two sides to the sword. It's like there's two sides to a coin, right? I always say there's two sides to the story. I'm not saying she's lying, but it's always got to keep in mind there's always two sides to the story. And if she isn't lying, that's some crazy stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But also, like I said, the way we seek happiness. This is the way that I seek my happiness, man. You know what I'm saying? After a long day, come down here and just, be in my zone and listen to my little music. You know what I'm saying? And just zone out, man. Zone out and, you know what I'm saying? And just, if I'm either upset or if I'm just not having a good day, I just put all that right here. You know what I'm saying? So, but I also, seek happiness through reading God's word, praying, stuff like that. So don't get it twisted. This is not my only outlet. This is one of my outlets, man. And as a person that believes in the Most High, we should, have little outlets. The main one obviously is the Most High. But there's other things that we can do, other outlets that we can do to get some happiness. If I had a wife, that'd be one of my outlets, man. But I ain't got a wife, you know what I'm saying? So, but in God's timing, that will come, man. So I'm done talking. Love y'all, family. And, God willingly, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And like I said, man, I pray that the Most High continues to give you that strength and the peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? So love y'all, family. Shalom, shalom. God willingly, I'll see y'all tomorrow.